but God had called David to become king. So now that David is king, he said, who can I show the love of God to that is in the house of Saul? You will wonder, why would he want to show someone love when Saul tried to kill him? The backstory to that is Jonathan, King Saul's son, was saving David when Saul tried to kill him. It's quiet here. Let me explain it like this. Sometimes people will place people in your life that is trying to help you, even though someone higher than is trying to take you out. And so Jonathan took time and took everything that he knew, his resources, to continue to keep David from being killed by his father, because his only reason Saul wanted to kill David was because he seen the mantle that God had placed on his life. I don't know about you, but there's people out there that wants to see you fall just because what God has placed inside of you. There's people that don't want to see you go where God has called you to go, because just on what God has done in your life. See, there was a chant going on back in the King Saul's time that Saul has slain his thousands, but David has killed his 10,000s. And they kept saying it, and Saul just kept getting angry. He kept getting disturbed. He kept getting upset. He kept getting mad. He said, you know what? I'm just going to take David out. I'm not going to deal with this no more because I'm king. I'm not going to allow this young boy to come and take my kingship. I'm going to continue to stay king. I'm going to continue to do what I know I can do. I'm King Saul. I can do this. I don't need David. I don't know about you, but sometimes we can take David out. There's people that say, I don't need Juan Jr., but I can do it without him. See, they can say, I didn't need Chiquita, but God is saying, now I placed you here because I called you for this purpose. I called you to carry this mantle. I called you because you're going to be able to do some things that King Saul couldn't do. If we could fast forward just real quickly. See, he was killed in battle fighting the Philistines. And if we could fast forward, who killed the Philistine leader? It was King David. Come on. See, sometimes you're trying to do things that God hasn't called you to do that could kill you. That's why we're dealing with trauma. That's why we're dealing with trauma. So, as Saul was trying to defeat the Philistines, not only did he die, his son Jonathan died. Jonathan had a son, Meph. Meph was the heir to the throne. He was the heir. He said, I'm next. I'm 5, but I can do it. It's my time. It's my time. I'm King Meph. God bless you. It's my time. But what we understand is that his nurse, who was watching over him while his father was in battle, was trying to help him and dropped him. How do you handle dealing with trauma when you weren't the one that inflicted the pain to yourself? How do you continue not to wallow in what I know I was called to do, but now because someone else who was trying to help me hurt me? I don't know what I can do. How can I build myself back up when I was leaning on this nurse to help me, and she's the one that hurt me, and she's the one, and in his mind, she's the one that took away my kingship, because I was next. This is what I was dealing with. I was next in line to be king. I was supposed to be the one to destroy. I was supposed to be the one to bring back. I was the one that's supposed to do it, but because I was dropped, now I have forfeited my kingship. I forfeited my kingship. Now, dealing with the trauma that someone dropped me, dealing with the drama that it was someone that I loved, it was someone that said they loved me, it was a caregiver for me. If they dropped me and now I'm broken, now I'm broken in pieces. Now I got to figure out how to live my life. Now, when I know I was an heir to a king, now I got to figure out how can I still be Mel, but not be King Mel. Now I'm just a regular person Mel. Now I'm in Lodebar. If I could real quick, just to give you a definition of Lodebar would be Section 8. Lodebar would be Park Hill. Lodebar would be living under what he felt he was called to live. Dealing with Lodebar, he didn't want to be there. Hey, he's on Section 8 now. Now he's living on government assistance when he was the government. Come on, somebody. He's living on what he was supposed to be giving out. Now he's got to dealing with not being the king, but dealing with not being the one that people come to for help. But now he's got to go to the people for help. I don't know about you, but sometimes we find ourselves where we got to go find help from people we didn't expect to help us. Sometimes God will place people in your life that can help you when you didn't expect them to help you. Come on, the church gets quiet when you speak truth. Sometimes people are placed in your life to help you through some dark and evil times when you feel like giving up, when you feel like throwing in the towel. But there's that brother, there's that sister that's there, that's calling just to check on you. They don't want to know your business, but they just here to really try to help you. They want to encourage you. You can continue to be who God has called you to be. But in Mel's situation, he said, you know what? I can't do it anymore. I can't be the king that God has called me to be. Now I'm in lowly bar, living with someone else on Section 8. Now I'm in government assistance. What can I do? Lord, can you help me? But see, there was a person, because of Mel's father, Jonathan, who was keeping David alive. How many people can understand? There's some people that's in your life that's trying to help you when someone's trying to kill you. Oh, come on. The church is very quiet. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, he's still keeping me even though you trying to kill me. He's still there for me even though I want to give up. I want to throw in the towel. He's still there. So David goes and asks Ziba, the servant to Saul, is there anyone left in the lineage of Saul that I could show the love of God to? Is there anyone still there? The reason I need to show this love is not because of King Saul, because he tried to kill me, but because of Jonathan. Because all the time he kept me alive. All the time he kept protecting me. All the time he would let me know, don't go there, don't do that. Who does that sound like? That tells you don't go there, don't do that. I don't feel that God is telling you to go that way. I don't feel God's called you to go out just yet. That sounds like a pastor to me. I don't know about nobody else in here, but he gives you people that's looking out for your heart, that's looking out for your substance. Come on, somebody. God has placed people in our life that will show you where you need to go, even when you don't know which way you should go yourself. Yes, my flesh is telling me to go right, but I feel him pulling on my coattail, come back left. Yes, I feel like doing what it is I want to do, but that's not what God called you to do. Oh, come on, put your hands together for that shepherd that can look over your soul. Put your hands together. That shepherd that prays for you. Put your hands together and begin to give God praise. Yeah, I know we don't have an ordinance this morning, but it's okay. On last Friday, I told Pastor, I said, Pastor, they said while the praise team was up, they said they heard music in the air. That was nothing but the anointing. Don't allow music to put you where you can pray. You can't praise him without it. I don't need an organ. I don't need the drums. Sorry, brother. But I know if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, I would not have made it. But since I'm here, I shall bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continually be in my mouth. Let me get back. I had to take that, move that detour just for a second. Remember, on last week, Pastor said, you got to fight for it. Sometimes you just got to fight through the atmosphere just to get to what God needs you to get. I know it don't always feel right. Yes, some of us can't sing, but guess what? I will make a joyful noise unto the Lord. All ye lands. So I will serve the Lord with gladness. I will come before his presence with singing. Yeah, come on. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. And let us exalt his name together. Yes, Lord. So David, let me get back. David said, I want to show her the love of God to anybody in Saul's lineage. I need to find somebody. God has told me to do this. God has told me to show love. God has told me to bless them. God has told me not to leave them. God has told me to do this. So here comes Ziba. Here comes Ziba, the servant who once was King Saul's servant. Here comes Ziba. If you listen to the text, David said, is there anyone in Saul's lineage that I can show the love of God to? Ziba's reply was yes, but he's lame in his feet. I didn't ask you his problem. I asked you, is there anyone here? See, sometimes people want to bring up your problems, bring up your past, just to let the people know this is what they've done. This is what they have done. Listen, Brother Juan, it don't matter about your past. If God has called you to Toyota, you'll get to the job. It doesn't matter what your past looks like when God gets in there and starts moving things around and start shifting and start playing with people's hearts and turning people's hearts. Yeah, there's something about that. I got to give him the job. It's something about that sister. I need to give her the scholarship. It's something about her. I can't tell what it is, but it's something about her. If I could, I know I've already given my testimony last week, but I had to get, it was more to my testimony about getting the house. See, what we all know, Pastor, I know you know for sure, is that when you come to buy a house, there is a down payment they usually require. About 20% of what the house is costing. They want you to put that down. God can do anything will fit. See, what had happened, Pastor, is I went to look at the house, not because I even wanted to look at it. Brother Phillips, I want to show you this house. He didn't know, and I didn't know that I was walking into my destiny. I was walking into what God had called me. See, you don't understand that Brother Phillips just said, I just want to show you something. But when I got into the house, I said, I could put a couch here. I could do this to the bed. I could put the kids here. I started saying, this is what I got to do. But the fast forward, yes, I got to the closing. They said, Mr. Goff, Mrs. Goff, you don't need to bring no money to the closing. We're going to take care of the closing costs. I got into a house with no money down. Yes, I did a good faith payment. Oh, come on, listen to what that was. I did my good faith payment. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done, my soul cries out, hallelujah. David, I just want to show. See, what we can fast forward this story is, at that moment, Philip was being David. I just want to show the goodness of God to somebody else. I walked in and Brother Mep and said, you know what? I'm walking into my destiny. I'm walking into what God has for me. So since Zipper trying to talk about his past, he said, go, now you go get him out of Lodi Bar. You take yourself down there and go get him. So Brother Zipper goes down to Lodi Bar. He goes to get Brother Mep and brings him back to the king. He said, are you Brother Mep? He said, yes, I am, O king. Why would you want to do anything for a dead dog as myself? He said, well, it's not because of you, but it's because of your father. I don't know, but who could testify? It's because of the father that I got what I got. It's because of the father I got favor. It's because of the father I got anointing. It's because of the father I got the power. It's because of God that I have it. How many people can testify and say it's because of God is why I got it? It wasn't because of me. I couldn't do it. It was only because of God. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done, it's God that has did it. It's not me, but God. I'll put those hands together and give God a praise. So he said, well, this is what I'm going to do for you. I told you I'm not going to be before you long. I'm pretty much done. He said, this is what I'm going to do for you because of your father and what he did for me and keeping me and not letting your grandfather kill me. I want to bless you. You will eat at the king's table until you die. And because Zipper tried to hate on you, guess what, Brother Zipper? You are now his service to his family. God will do whatever it is that he needs to do to get his glory. Yeah, so Mep said, how will I get back? You'll get back because you didn't wallow in what you thought was over. You got back because you continue to thank God for what it is that he does. If we would have closed the book in 2 Samuel chapter 4, you would have thought Melt was over. Melt would have died. Hello, but since God continued to keep it right, in chapter 9, he got back what it is that he thought he lost. Yes, he was a king's kid. Guess what? He's still eating at the table. Guess what? He got everything that belonged to Saul. He started living in Saul's palace. He didn't get high. God gave him back what he thought it is that he lost. Yes, people are trying to talk about you. Yes, people are trying to take you out. But if you continue to press towards the mark of the high calling, which is in Christ Jesus, I promise you, grab your neighbor by the hand and say, oh neighbor. Grab him by the hand and say, oh neighbor. All you got to do is keep going. All you got to do is keep moving. Keep pressing. Keep going towards the mark. God has it for you. He hasn't forgotten about you. I declare and decree right now, Brother Juan, you got the job. Go and bless him for it. Yes, if you need something, I dare you just to continue to keep going, to keep blessing him, to keep praising him, to keep glorifying him. It's on its way. It's not giving up. It hasn't stopped. God is still in the blessing business. You need a healing, I dare you to bless him. You need a breakthrough, I dare you to bless him. You need the Holy Ghost, I dare you to bless him. You need to go down in his name, I dare you to bless him. If you need it, he's here. He said, I never leave you, nor will I forsake you. I'm here to give you what it is that you need. I'm tired of dealing with this trauma. He said, if you're tired of dealing with it, call the only physician that hasn't lost a patient. If you're tired of dealing with your trauma, give it over to him. He's a heavy load carrier. I dare you to give God your trauma. I dare you to believe God with your trauma. You're tired of being heartbroken, give it over to God. You're tired of going through it, give it over to God. This is the year that you won't go, you're not going through it anymore. But this year that God is going to step in, he's going to take it away. All you got to do is have the faith and believe that God can do it. Come on, put those hands together and give God praise. Listen, Mel was dropped. He was dropped by a nurse that was supposed to be taking care of him. Broke his legs. Mel said, I'm supposed to be king. But God had already called a king that was after God's own heart. And because he was after God's own heart, he wouldn't leave Mel where he was at.
That's right.
He wouldn't leave Mel where he was at. He said, I need to find someone that's in the lineage of Saul so I can show them the love of God. He was in Lodibar. My God. He was in Lodibar and needed help. He needed help. Years later, but he still got the help that he needed. But you understand, let me understand something. When he got the help he needed, he got it from the person that took his position. And he didn't treat him any different than he would treat someone else. Sometimes you'll get what you need from people you least expect it to come from. And then how will you treat them when they took your position?
That's right.
How will you treat them? How would you treat them? They want to show you the love of God, but they was the one that took your place.
Come on.
They want to show you the love of God, but they took what you felt was rightly yours. They took what you felt was supposed to come to you, but yet they called you and said, listen, I want to give you everything that you feel you lost. Only thing you're not getting is the title. You got everything else but the title. So without the title, you don't have the responsibility. You got everything but the responsibility. The church is quiet. Listen to that. He gave Mel everything but the responsibility of being king. He got the money, he got the land, he got the cattle, he got the house, he got the chariots, he got the servants, he got the butler, he got the maid, but didn't get the responsibility. That's a win to me. That's a win. That's a win. I get to be the king without being the king. I sit next to the king. I sit next to the king and we eat and we talk. We're friends. Me and the king are friends. We're sitting together at dinner talking. All right, after dinner, I'm going to my mansion, king. Is there anything else you need from me? Okay, I can go back to my mansion. I go back to my mansion. I go back to my mansion. I don't listen, because we still dealing with moving in and cleaning up. I don't have to worry about that because I got servants. And the servants I got. He went from Lodibar eating microwavable meals to sitting at the king's table eating prime ribeye. Listen, he went from watching Air Cable with the antennas and the bunny ears to having the premium channels at the mansion. Amen. He went from a crippled walk to I ain't got to walk no more. Amen. They carry you. They carry you. I left behind what I thought to taste what God has already told me was mine. I get to taste what God had already told me was mine. I didn't destroy God's name when I was going through my season. I didn't talk about the king because that was supposed to be my spot. But I just continued to bless him. And then at my last moment, when I least expected, here comes the king. Come on, it's your time. When I least expected to get what God was supposed to give me, he gave it to me. When you least expected, when you least expected, when you least expected, sometimes we gotta stop looking for it. Just wait till God give it to us. Don't look for it no more. Don't wait. Don't stop checking your emails looking for Toyota in the subject line. Just wait there, my brother. Woman, come on. It's your time to come on and come to work. Stop looking for it. If you needed something, stop looking for it. Wait and ask God to give it to you. Wait and God give it to me. He'll give it to you right when you need it. Right when you feel you at the brink of giving up. Right when you feel like it's time to throw in the towel. Right when you say, Lord, I can't take no more. Right when you feel suicidal. Right when people turn their back on you. Right when people are talking about you. Right when you feel like I can't take it anymore. That's when God said, that's the time. That's the time I can bless you. That's the time I can give it to you. That's the time I can give it all to you. You wouldn't accept it the right way if I gave it to you before then. I had to have you go through something so you could appreciate it better. I had to let you go through it. Yes, you had to be homeless. Yes, you had to be carless. But now you have more appreciative to what I've done for you.
Hallelujah. So now.
Yes, you had to go through it. But now you can appreciate it. Now you can say, God, only God did this for me. It wasn't me. I didn't do nothing. It was God. It was God that put an application. It was God that signed the papers. It was God that did everything I needed.
Hallelujah.
I don't know who's needing something on today, but all you got to do is know this is the time to ask God, all right, Lord, I'm not looking no more. I just need you to give it to me. If there's one, come down.